Hi, people of St. Ambrose. Our wonderful COVID regathering committee met last Thursday. So I'm here today to bring you the latest news in our ever-evolving journey as a community of Jesus followers in these crazy times. So first, here are the facts. We will return to our regular fall schedule on Sunday, September 12th at 8 a.m. and at 10:30 a.m. for Eucharist. For the time being, and subject to change, as always with COVID, the 8 a.m. Eucharist will take place indoors. Yay! And the 10:30 a.m. Eucharist will take place outdoors on the patio as it has this summer. The 10:30 service will also be live streamed on Zoom for those who prefer to watch from home. And like it has been, it will be recorded and posted on YouTube and on Facebook on Sunday afternoons, so you can watch it there. To attend the 8 a.m. Eucharist, you are going to be requested to reserve your space by signing up online before Sunday each week, and we'll send you information about how to sign up next week. It won't be too hard. This will allow us to limit attendance to one household per pew for a total limit of 18 households each week, to be sure that we are all socially distanced in the space. At 10:30, if we should awaken to rain or snow or a temperature of 40 degrees or less at 10:30, Deacon Jan and I will go indoors and live stream the service to you on Zoom so that everyone can watch from home. We won't meet outdoors if it is 40 degrees or less or raining or snowing. No worries. So these are the details and the rationale for these decisions. Given the small size of our usual 8 a.m. congregation, we feel that it's safe for this group of adults to meet indoors in our regular worship space. Our wonderful scientist engineer team of Dr. Burtness and Mr. Larimer have conducted careful testing of the indoor airflow in the church and have set up a complex system of fans and open windows that will keep the air circulation well within the recognized safe limits. These fans, though, we found out, will be noisy, so we've got to be prepared. We're going to use the sound system and we're going to crank it up so that everyone can hear above the constant hum of all these fans. You know, it's just another inconvenience to which we will learn to adapt, like we have been all this time. The CDC and diocesan recommendations are that indoor gatherings be canceled if and when the local 7-day positivity rate for COVID rises to 5%, and or if new cases in a week increase to 150 people out of 100,000 people. So right now, the positivity rate in Boulder County is okay, although high. It is at 4.2%, and the new case rate is 94.4 people out of 100,000. So we are still okay to plan on meeting indoors at 8 a.m., but we are going to follow these guidelines. Should Boulder County numbers increase to these higher unacceptable levels, we will hold the 8 a.m. service on Zoom until the numbers decrease again. So we're going to check those statistics every Thursday with the Boulder County, at the Boulder County site, and we'll let you know in the buzz if the service needs to be switched over to Zoom. but we pray that won't happen. For the time being, we encourage children and unvaccinated adults not to attend at 8, but to come at 10:30 to the outdoor service. With the Delta variant still so strong in our area, Bishop Kim has recommended that gatherings with children and those unable to be vaccinated be held outdoors, and we're going to follow her request. There's no need to register out online for the outdoor service. And we will pray that COVID numbers decrease and that vaccinations increase before the cold sets in and we have to move indoors. When we do move indoors, though, at 10:30, when the cases are fewer than they are right now, we will use the same reservation system online and the same fan system that we'll be using at 8. And so we'll be safe in there. And we're also going to get a HEPA air filtration machine that we can use for our children to be able to meet indoors for godly play or later for youth group in their room. So we have a plan for that as well for when it gets cold. As far as Christian formation, starting up on September 12th, we are going to start having godly play each week during the 10:30 service, just like always, except it will be outdoors. And that's for children up through grade 4. They're going to meet out under the shelter of the front doors of the church, right off the narthex. And if the 10:30 service gets canceled for weather, then godly play will be canceled as well. And of course, masks are required for that service. For youth in grades 5 through 8, we are going to start on September 12th with our second Sunday fun and formation that will take place right after the 10:30 service. So at 11:30, from 11:30 to 1, they'll meet for lunch and for fun and for some learning activities. And they will also meet outdoors, and masks are required. Our high school youth will start in October for the first Sunday of the month. They're invited to come meet with me. We will go somewhere to have an outdoor lunch and talk and discussion. I would like to get to know them and see what they're interested in doing, what they have time to do as a group. So October 3rd, I hope that there'll be some high schoolers who can come meet with me for lunch. Unfortunately, we're not able to have nursery care available for young children and babies at this time. It's just not safe for them to be all indoors together at church. But parents are heartily encouraged and welcomed to bring the young ones to the outdoor service where they will be safe. And we welcome their wiggles and their cries and their running around and their smiling faces. We're just glad to have them there. And for children, a little bit older, we do have crayons and paper and some little quiet activities in worship bags that will always be available to give them a little something to do. For adults, our formation starts a little bit later than the 12th of September, but it's coming. We'll start on Thursday, the Thursday right after the 12th, with Bible study at 10 a.m. on Thursdays. And you can come in the library or you can be on Zoom. It'll be hybrid. It'll be both. We'll run a computer during the in-person Bible study. So that starts the week of the 12th on Thursday morning at 10. And then we'll be having also a hybrid adult Sunday formation at 9:15. My beloved Reverend Dr. Don Richter will be teaching a class on practicing our faith. So all kinds of faith practices that we can all be doing as individuals and as a congregation. And that'll be a great class. And again, you can come to the library at 9:15 on Sunday mornings, or if you are home that week, you can watch it on Zoom at 9:15. And you'll be getting the link. The links will be going out from the office. So to sum it up here and to add what we're asking from you is that, in order to care for everyone in our community, as well as any guests who come, which we hope they do, we're asking everyone, vaccinated or not, to wear masks at both indoor and outdoor services. Indoors, the singing will be limited, and all of our lectors, our singer, and our presiders will remain masked, just to be extra safe. Outdoors, it is okay for our vaccinated choir members and for our lectors and presiders to take off our masks when we're singing or speaking at a 10-foot distance from everybody else. But otherwise, we'll all be masked. We're also asking everyone to continue to remain socially distanced, 6 feet apart, even at coffee hour, away from everybody who's not in your household. And of course, if you are ill or if you've been exposed to somebody with COVID in the last 2 weeks, we ask you to stay home and join us on Zoom, just to be extra careful. So this is a lot of information to process. And I know that everyone, including me, is really tired of this kind of thing. I did not think I would still be making these announcements for this fall of 2021, but here we are. So if you're confused about anything that I've rattled off today, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, I really do welcome your calls. I'm always glad to speak with you. So you can call me on my cell, which is you can get from the office or it's in the directory. So please, also, I ask you to show patience and loving kindness to yourselves for having to deal with all of this, and for one another, and for me, as we navigate our way through these long pandemic times together, with God as our shepherd. And we know that with God's help, we can do this. So I look forward to seeing you all on the 12th, coming up in 2 weeks. I hope to see many of you that I haven't seen yet. Wish you a good Labor Day and a safe Labor Day. And we do have service on Labor Day weekend this coming Sunday at 9:30 outside on the patio and on live stream. See you soon. Bye-bye.